did he kind of turn to you about dinosaur choices? Was he like, what are some cool, like, or were they all like written in when you came in? He's like, you do a Velociraptor, you do a Tyrannosaurus Rex, or
yeah,
you
I mean,
all
the characters were like laid out, but Crichton kind of wrote the thing like a writer would write it, and Stephen really wanted this to be like as paleontologically accurate as possible. So, you know, in the Tyrannosaurus scene, if you read the Crichton stuff, it's like he changes scale all the time, the T-Rex, and sometimes it's Godzilla, and sometimes it's this, and sometimes it's that, and it doesn't really matter what size the thing is. And I think, you know, for the ostrich dinosaurs, he had like some other, like a duck-billed dinosaur or something like that, that would be ridiculous. It would look like ducks, you know, waddling after people. So it was just things like that. You know, I changed the duck-billed dinosaurs to Gallimimus and changed the Brontosaurus to Brachiosaurus and blah, you know, like that. I just found the right characters.
Were you, whose decision was it to beef up the Velociraptors? Because they weren't, like, historically they're really tiny, right?
No, some of them got pretty darn okay. Yeah, but it's also a horror movie, so Stephen, you know, bridged that gap. You know, he was trying to find where on the dial of, you know, paleontological accuracy. And, I mean, you know, I figured it, you know, it was like a fantasy, and you know, they are mixing DNA and whatnot, and they're trying to find interesting things to do. And so in our, if you ever see it, it's on the extras on the, you know, desk. In our previs, I did this thing where the raptors' tongues would like go out and like test the air. And it was like, you know, it's like with an actor, you know, when you're doing like pantomime, you're always looking for something that you can do, you know, so you can do something. And I just felt that we needed something like that, and it was just pretend, so who cares? And so Jack Horner, the paleontologist that they had on board, happened to be by this day when we were shooting this stuff, and he saw my animatics, and he goes like, they don't do that, they don't do that, lizards do that, dinosaurs are birds. I was like, okay, busted.